No. Hello. We're gonna do a beef, no, oxtail goulash today, and it's gonna be eaten with either rice or bread. So we're gonna eat that. So ingredients: onions, white onions, and carrots. The two bio carrots. So about, I would say, a kilogram of oxtail. And you need fresh tomatoes and canned tomatoes as well, and mixed with a bit of water. And tomaten passiert, which is tomato. What is it called? Tomato. It's not tomato paste. It's not passiert. I don't know. It's puree de tomatoes, and pepins, or whatever. So you have to heat your oil really hot oil. So there you go. Get ready for this. It's gonna splash, folks. So get ready. Don't be scared. First of all, vegetables. Ow! Okay, that hurt. Be careful, it's gonna splash. That is why it's definitely important to have this so it doesn't. So that's safe now. But I burned myself. So we're gonna let it brown. This is called sweating, but we're gonna let it brown for about 5 minutes. And we can put in the beef, the oxtail as well. But I think I'll brown that. Yeah, I can put in the oxtail. No, I'll put that separately. See, you want it black, almost black. Really brown. But keep stirring it. The smell is amazing. But I burned myself. That hurts. Oh. If you think it's good enough, I think it needs a bit more browning. Or lower down the temperature a little bit. But when you burn yourself, what's the best thing you should do? If you burn yourself, when you burn yourself like this, the best thing to do is just wash it with cold water, which I'm gonna do now, because it's red. So just wash it with cold water. Now it's gonna hurt or sting, but it's not that bad. Just a minute, and then it'll be fine. It'll be good as new. See, it's not that bad. Now you can take that out. And you can put in the oxtail. Don't put it all at once, that's not a good idea. And when you're coughing in the kitchen, please make sure you don't cough into the food, because sometimes chefs, they still get sick and they still come to work and they cough, and sometimes they cough because of the smoke. And so you try not to do that, not to cough in the food, not to sneeze in the food, because it's really unhygienic. You just want to brown it, you don't want to cook it. So it's nice and brown. You can turn it. You can actually cover this with flour, right? With flour. Oh. What? Okay, I'm gonna stop. No, I'm not gonna stop now because it's gonna be soon. This doesn't take long. I'm putting the rest of the Now when you have black stuff inside the pot, please don't reuse the pot. Make sure you clean the pot first before reusing it. Some really bad chefs will actually reuse the pot with all the black things, and that's when you get your goulash to be bitter, and that's not good. Bitter, oh look at the smoke it's causing. Your pan can be black, it's fine, but you have to remember that you need to wash your pan. Okay, now while your pan is hot, put in water. So just to wash all the black stuff away. You don't want all those black stuff because all this black stuff are gonna make your food really bitter. Some people like the black stuff, but it's basically, what is it? Burnt carbon. So you just let it clean. This is what I learned from the Cordon Bleu. Make sure your pots and pans are really clean. If it's not that clean, it doesn't matter, but the main thing is you want to get most of the black stuff outside. Okay? That's not good enough. So we're gonna let that boil a bit more. And today's gonna be the video is gonna be slightly long because it's a really good cooking process where it's a bit lengthy, but if you really want it to be a good goulash, you should use. It's a smoke, isn't it? It's very smoky right now. Okay, that's good. Okay, as you can see, Not all of it is removed, but I think that's good enough. Most of it, just get most of it out. Or what you could do is, if you have another pen, do we have another pen?
Red one.
You could use a bigger pan or a pot, call it a pot, there, with all the burnt things that we have browned. Put it all in, okay? All, especially the brown ones, not the black ones. Put that all in. Put in this water. And at this point, you don't season them. You put your and then you just stir it up. You don't really, it's not really important that you stir it all up together at this point. And then you just cover it. And voila! You simmer, you wait for it to boil. Leave it to boil for about, it takes around 10 to 20 minutes to boil on high heat. Once it's boiled, lower it down, simmer it to medium heat, and let it simmer for at least 3 hours. And you have your goulash. And when it's ready, we're going to show you what it looks like and what it tastes like and when to season. So that's it, and I'll bye.